This is irishradio.org, the Irish Spectrum, and there's a huge event happening up in Leicestershire. It's a Plantworx exhibition. Now, it's a huge event for the construction industry, and it'll be held in Bruntingthorpe, Leicester, 2nd to the 4th of June. And I'm aware that many of you listening are involved in construction, and pleased to bring you details of that major exhibition. Now, it's easily accessible off the M1 via Junction 20, is free entry and parking. And plantworx.co.uk is the website for more details of 344 exhibitors participating, comprising of all the leading brands. However, to give us more details on the scale, indeed on the content of Plantworx 2015, I'm pleased to welcome online Simon Frere-Cook, Exhibition Director with Plantworx. Simon, good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, Jerry. I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. Now, it seems like a huge event that you've got going on.
We've got a fantastic event lined up with some great exhibitors, all shapes and sizes, supporting the construction industry. And we're really looking forward to it.
Indeed, of course, the construction industry is a huge industry in the UK and indeed in Ireland as well.
It is indeed, yes. Yeah, worth an awful lot of money, employs a lot of people, and we've got some great equipment that's made by manufacturers in the UK.
I know that many of us love to hear statistics. Now, I understand that this floor space at Bruntingthorpe is 135,000 square metres. It's mind-boggling. Now, that's actually equating to the size of all Premiership League football matches, football pitches, I should say, combined. Now, for anyone thinking of going along between the 2nd and the 4th of June, what big names can we expect to be represented with some of the machines themselves to be displayed?
We've got all the big names, Jerry, and we always start off, as most people do, with JCB. We've got Caterpillar, Merlo, Terex, Doosan, Liebherr, Marubeni Komatsu, to name some of the big ones, and many others, and some smaller ones, right down to small stands, and all those that support these bigger companies and the industry.
Indeed, and I believe you've got actually 1,000+ machines on display.
I think we'll probably have at least that, and I've seen some of them arriving this week. There are some monsters coming in, and they'll be working, and so people will be able to see them working, doing things, and some of the stands that people are building are quite fantastic.
Right, I can just imagine. Now, I understand that this event actually takes place every 2 years, so that suggests that the construction professionals should take the opportunity to go along and see sort of under the one roof the current items in the field of plant tools, equipment and services. Who do you think would be a benefit to visit the exhibition?
Well, really, Jerry, anybody who has an interest in or is associated with the construction industry, and by that I mean plant and tool hire managers, construction managers, contractors, machine operators, owner-operators, specifiers, anybody involved with the construction industry.
Right, sounds like a huge event and some very interesting stuff. Now, I understand the event is being organised by the Construction Equipment Association, CEA. Now, the trade association that represents the UK construction equipment sector. Now, their website is thecea.org.uk, gives details of the various categories of membership. They appear to have a very wide scope, Simon.
Yes, they do, and they support the whole of the industry, as you've just said, Jerry, throughout the UK. And indeed worldwide, and they have a global section, and they go off to all the bigger exhibitions and help UK companies display and take exhibition space all the way around the world. Right.
Now, I'm aware that Plantworx 2013, which was the last one, was highly successful, and thousands have already registered for this free event, where there'll be exciting live action demonstrations, of course, and applications happening. Now, in addition to the showcasing construction equipment, there's another aspect. This is where school pupils are welcome to visit from 12 noon on the 4th of June, either with teachers or adult family members, to sort of fire their interest in the construction industry.
Yes, we welcome them. Unfortunately, we can't have children under 12 on the other days because it is a working demonstration and there's a lot of machinery moving around, and health and safety obviously is top priority for everybody. But on Thursday, the 4th of June, as you say, Jerry, from 12 noon, anybody can come in a teacher group, school group or adult group, as long as they've got somebody looking after. Indeed, the local primary school's bringing 75 children. And we've got what we call the student challenge, the student trail, that is, 24 stands are participating in that, so they can go all around the show and learn about the industry and see all sorts of things. And that's so important now to address the skills shortage. And we're also supported by an organisation called Primary Engineer that encourages young people to consider careers in STEM-related professions to become engineers of the future. So very exciting for the younger generation on that day.
Indeed. It seems amazing that there is actually a shortage of, in this particular skill set of young engineers in the industry.
Yes, there is. And I think there's a shortage in many other industries as well. And the CEA is addressing that shortage. And that's why we encourage them. And indeed, one of our partners here, the Construction Plant Hire Association, has got Stars of the Future Awards. And that's to the sort of apprentices rather than the scholars involved in it. And they've got up to 1,000 nominations for those, so they'll be coming with their mums and dads and having a good look around. And they've got Richard Noble presenting them with their prizes.
Right. Key facts about the construction equipment industry in terms of numbers employed, investment in research and development, production and value in terms of import and export are indicative of its importance to the economy. Now, once again, details of the exhibition can be found at plantworx.co.uk/ticket, and the entry is absolutely free. Simon, I'm sure you'd urge anyone with an interest at any level in this sector to join you between the 2nd and 4th of June for an informed visit and just to see exactly what's happening and some of the things available in the construction engineering.
I would, Jerry. Yes, we open the doors at 8:30 every morning, and we're open till 5:30 on Tuesday and Wednesday, and 4 o'clock on the Thursday. I would encourage people to come early, to pre-register using the website there, so they can go through the ticket barriers, as it were, very easily and swiftly. And if they want to operate the machinery that's on display in the demonstration areas, make sure they bring their certificates with them, because if they're competent and certified, they may well be allowed to try these machines, large, medium, small, throughout the show.
Right, sounds interesting. Simon, listen, it's a real pleasure to speak with you. I wish you loads of success. It sounds as though it's going to be one incredible event.
I'm very excited about it, and it's looking really good. And with all those exhibitors, with all those machines, what better to do on the 2nd, 3rd or 4th of June than come and have a look at it all? Indeed.
Simon, listen, great to speak to you. I wish you all the success in the world with it.
Thank you, Jerry, very much.
Thank you, indeed, Simon.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
I'll take a stroll down the long walk on a day. I met a pretty girl and we stopped to talk on a fine something. And I asked your friend, was it funny too? And her hair was black and her eyes are blue. And I knew right then I'll be taking a whirl down the Salt Hill Pub with a Galway girl. Yeah.
Ah, crikey soft. That's the Wee Amigos and the Galway Girl. Simon Peters, Ben Troy and Gerald Ahern. They're no longer actually together, but sounded good there. That's a couple of years back. And the song The Galway Girl that was requested last week, didn't manage to get it in for Declan in West Norwood. Declan, afternoon, how you doing? Also played that Galway Girl, especially with Mary and Mick Malarkey. Hope you'll be shouting Roscommon tomorrow. And that's from Nanny and all the gang in Tulinsbar, North Finchley, up the Rossies. And also to Mary, Mick and all the family, best wishes to you all from your sister Chrissy and Mick and all the boys in Galway. See you in the summer, please God. Best wishes to you. There we go. As requested, the Galway Girl. This is the Irish.